Hey medical assistants, it's Lisa Corrales here with Medical Assistant Network. I wanted to come to you today with a new video on why I love MAs so much. So a couple things before we get started. The things that I'm going to talk about do not apply to all medical assistants. As we all know, there are some MAs out there who, for whatever reason, are not that great, and so all of these things won't apply to them. The second thing is there's many things I love about MAs. I'm just going to cover a few today, and then maybe I'll follow it up with a part two in the near future. So if you like this video, make sure to hit like, make sure to hit subscribe so that you can see all of any of my new videos that come out. And in the comments, I'd love to hear what you love about being an MA, working with MAs, whatever it is you love about medical assisting, let me know below. I'd love to hear. So let's get to it. The first thing I love about medical assistants is they work so hard. So if you don't know, being a medical assistant can be very, very busy. It can be stressful. You're working with doctors who maybe sometimes fall behind, overschedule, demand a lot from you as an MA, and we just come in and we do it. We get it done. Sometimes maybe you get off at 5 and your doctor's still in with a patient at 5:45. You have to wait. You have to stay there until that patient is done and that physician's done seeing that patient, because they might need something. They might need a referral. They might need a blood draw. They might need an injection. They might need a prescription called in. You do all those things as an MA. So you have to wait, and you just have to sometimes be patient and not get off when you are supposed to get off. And that is just the life of an MA. One of the other things I love about medical assistants is how much they truly care about their patients. I know a lot of MAs, I see a lot of MAs on social media, and it's so endearing to see how people care so much about these patients, whether it's a patient that's been coming into your office for years or whether it's the first time this patient came in, whether this patient is 2 years old or 72 years old. Being an MA, you have to have a good heart. You have to care about people. And my favorite thing to say, my number one quality you have to have as a medical assistant, in my opinion, is empathy. You have to be empathetic towards your patients. You don't know if they're there because they're not feeling well. They're there for test results. Sometimes they could come in upset, anxious, mad, sad. You don't know why. You can't take it personal. You have to be understanding that they're in the doctor's office and they could be worried about something. And so a lot of MAs are just so good with that, and I just love to see how much they care about their patients. One thing about medical assistants is that I think the overall consensus, and not this again doesn't apply to everybody, but a lot of MAs feel undervalued. I'm going to do another video of what medical assisting school entails. I was an instructor for 4 years. I was an MA for 20 years. I know how much it takes to be an MA. I know how much education is involved, and a lot of times people don't know that. And so we go to school for, every program is different, but you could go up to 10 months. You work for free for a month at an externship all day. You pay a lot of money to go to these schools. You don't make a ton as an MA. Again, this is going to be different for everybody, but overall consensus is, MAs just don't make that much money for everything that they do, and yet they feel undervalued. But they show up every day, and they show up and they do their job no matter how they're feeling. And that's a really important thing, because the doctors need us, the patients need us, and we understand that as an MA. The last thing I want to talk about today is they love the field of medical assisting. A lot of times as an MA, you'll get asked, why don't you just go to nursing school? Why don't you just become a nurse? And because medical assistants like to be medical assistants. Some people go on and be nurses, and that's great. Some people want to stay medical assistants. Medical assistants are needed. They need to be in the offices with these physicians. They need to help with procedures. They need to do vital signs. They need to take, blood pressures. They need to check patients in. There's a lot of things that a medical assistant does, and the people who are doing that, for the most part, enjoy that. And so I think that that's amazing, how much they're dedicated to their field. And those are a few things that I love about medical assistants. So please, like I said again, tell me what you love about medical assistants. Tell me what you love about the field. Tell me why you like to be one. Maybe you're going to school and you want to be one. Maybe you don't know what a medical assistant was before you saw this video, and now you're interested and you have questions. Anything that you can think of, leave in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to see more videos. Until next time, bye.